Hey friends, it's Lauren. Thanks for joining me in my craft room for day number 11 of the Simon Says Stamp Wintermas Wonder Box. I am unboxing the 11th goodie in this advent calendar, and this is a replay of my unboxing and creating with the supply in my Facebook group, the Make and Take Club. And this was a live, so I apologize for not the toppest quality, but I hope you still find it inspiring and kind of fun to watch and hopefully craft along. I will have the final day tomorrow as we jump into the holiday weekend. I just want to say thank you for watching these live replays. It just means a lot to me to have followers that want to watch even my silly little live videos here on Facebook, on YouTube. But I just appreciate all of you. So let's go ahead and jump into day number 11. I'm excited to share with you today's supply. Okay, so having to come a little early today due to some after work / school plans. But let's see what we have in our box for day 11. I really hope it's not Post-it notes again. It's something small, so I guess we'll see. Ooh, it's an embossing powder. If I can get it out. Oh my goodness, come on. Everything is like attached into the box with a giant glue dot, so sometimes it's really hard to get, oh my goodness, the items out. Got it. All right. So it's a detail sparkle embossing powder. Looks like it might be silvery. Oh yes. It's kind of like, I don't know, it looks kind of gray silver, maybe white clear silver. I'm not sure. Let's try embossing with it. We'll use, I think you might be able to emboss with the silver ink, but I'll grab my embossing ink. And some white paper. It's kind of dark in here. Let me turn my lights on. That's better. Let's see, get some of our stamps out. Let's do the big block one. And I'll emboss it with clear in the powder and silver on the powder on the other side. See how it turns out. I'm going to use my Rabbit Hole Designs embossing tool, or buddy, or whatever you want to call it, brush to help with the, like, it has anti-static powder, help with keeping the powder only on the stamped image. So I'm inking this up first with a clear embossing ink. Got stamped pretty well. I'm gonna do it again. I get worried about, because it's clear, I don't know if it stamps as perfect as I would like it to, so I like to stamp twice just in case. And then I'm going to flip it around, do a little more powder just on this side. And this time let's do the silver. Oh, I got it on my finger, felt it. Let's stamp this, see how it turns out. Looks pretty good, but I think I'm going to do a second layer. I'm trying to go quickly, make sure that my embossing ink doesn't dry. That looks good. So now let me get my tool. My live seems to be going in and out when I look at it on my computer, so I hope this is all one video when I'm done, but we will find out, I guess. Okay, so now I'm taking the embossing powder and I'm going to pour it on this side first since I stamped it first. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm going to see if it will stick to this silver, which I think it should. Yes. Okay, let me pour this back into my container. And I'm going to use my heat gun, so it will get a little loud, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Try not to knock over all my glues. There we go. Okay, so it's going to get loud. And I'm heating it up. Because it has glitter in it, I'm doing it from the back as well. Okay, so I started it also from the back, and then also embossed it. I've got ink over my hands. And here's what it looks like with the silver. It's very pretty. And here's what it looks like with the clear. Okay. So those look nice. I'm still having issues with my live, so hopefully, like, I have it up on my computer so I can make sure I can see that it's working. So I hope it is. If not, I'll do a little recap video later. So they look really nice. So I like it more, I think, with the silver than the clear, but they both look pretty darn good. So now, what to put them on? Thinking we could do, I'd hate to do another tag, but I feel like that's all I got with this kit. It's so, mostly everything in this, not sentiment, oh my goodness, in this advent makes snowflakes and tags. Well, why don't we, I'm gonna cut them out with this and let's see how it looks. So honestly, I'm gonna line up the circle to the circle. I don't know if that was intentional, but I feel like It's a good place to start. Okay, so I'm going to run this through my die cut machine, so it might be a little loud. Okay. So our first tag. Oh, I like missed the bottom completely. I didn't even notice. It's not too noticeable though. And then let's do the second one. It's gonna do it again. That makes sense because it's an even piece of paper. So let me bring it up a little bit. I'm gonna run this one through. Okay, and I'll clean these off later. So our two little tags. I'm gonna ink blend on them. I just think it'll, let's see how it would look. Maybe with like a light gray. Let's see what Lost Shadow would look like. So I have my gray blending brush. I'm just gonna clean off some of the residual ink. And I like to kind of go like at an angle so I don't have to worry about a straight line across or looks even. And let's go on the top a little bit as well. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other one because I kind of like it. Sorry for shaking a lot. I'm an aggressive ink blender. I just think the silver looks so much better, but that's okay. I feel like I lost some on this one. I mean, you can still see the shine there, which is nice. Let's get some blue. Let me think of what I want to do. I just got these new types of ink pads. They literally came in the mail the other day. I don't know if you've heard of them. Lisa Horton Crafts Interference ink. Oh my goodness. Could I have done that any worse? There we go. And I literally just got them, so I haven't really played with them yet, but it's a pigment ink, and it starts off like one color, but there's this like really cool shine to them. Let me get some black paper. If I have any black paper. I know I have black paper. Question is, where did I put it? Here it is. So if you put the ink on like a black, it looks different than on white. So let me grab, here's some scrap white paper. So I'm just gonna like pick up some of the color. So you can see it looks like teal, but then if I put it on this scrap of black, it looks purple. Isn't that wild? I don't understand how it works, but it's so pretty. So I was thinking of like flickering some of this ink on, but this is a little too teal. Let me find a bluer one. Let's try this one. So I'm excited to learn a little bit more about these ink pads since I don't know what I'm doing in life. Okay, so let's see. This color, that's better. It has blue, but the other color is like an opal-y pink. Isn't that crazy? I hope you can see this. So you'll see these on a video soon as I kind of understand more how to use them. But let me just put some on my glass mat here. And then I'm gonna spray with water and find a paintbrush. To flick some of this on. And I hope that, like, when it dries, you can see that opal pink color, like just in the right light, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm really excited about these inks. I learned about them in a Facebook group. Someone posted like just how cool they are, and they like swatched them all out, and I was completely enamored by them. And I was like, I would like those, please. So I just recently purchased them during the free shipping for scrapbook.com because they had like all the new colors. There's an older batch of colors that I don't have. These are the newer ones. So they will be on my list because I want all of them. I mean, I need to learn how to use them, but I have full set syndrome, so I feel like I'm just gonna need all of them. So these are cute little tags. I didn't really stamp like to or from, so we could stamp that on the back, but they're kind of dirty now. Maybe I should do a second tag and like glue them together. Are these the same both ways, I wonder? Like if I die cut it out, will it be the same on the other side? Like it's symmetrical? I think so. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna cut 2 more and like attach them back to each other. So I'll run those through next. Oh, I need to clean off this. I guess I should do it on my trash. That'd be smarter. Okay. So I'll run this die again twice to get 2 more tags. Okay, one more time. And I think we'll emboss again since we have the embossing powder, the to and from. So let me grab my mini Misty again. And we will place these inside. Use the straight edges to my advantage here. And let's do the bold to from this time. I like to use the fancy ones a lot, so let's do the to and from. Try to get them straight-ish. Looks pretty good. And I'm going to use the silver ink because I think that turned out the best with the embossing powder. Oh, I forgot to put on my anti-static powder, but hopefully that's not an issue. Do it again on this tag. Oops, that's too much. Okay. All right, now let's get out the embossing powder again. Not too upset if there's like little sparkles everywhere. Oh, that one was easy. Okay. So pour this back in. Try not to miss my container completely. All right, so it's gonna be a little loud again. So I have the heat gun to melt this embossing powder down. Okay, so you see that pretty shine and glittery shine from the embossing powder. And then let's see if these will line up perfectly. Yes, it does look symmetrical. Nice. So then we have our twine. Guess I should glue them together because that was my intent. So I'm going to add glue to the backs. I'm just going to focus more on making sure I get it to the edge. Again, I'm not going to spend like too much effort on tags because I know they don't necessarily get saved, because once you write on them, unless you're going to like keep the tag and reuse it year after year for the same person. And then doing another slip knot. Cute. And we'll do my other one even though this first one is my favorite. Okay, so just gluing these two tags together, make it a little sturdier. And because the back side was not as clean to be able to stamp to and from on, now I have a clean back side. Okay, so one more piece of twine. So it's a really pretty embossing powder. Very sparkly. I really like it with the silver, which is this one. And you can see it again with the silver on the back, the to and from. You can definitely see, I know it's probably super hard on this quality of video, but the ink splatter that I did with the Cloud 9, it looks blue, but when you really kind of tilt it in the light, you can see that like pink opal-y color in the drops of like splatter. I think that is so cool. I can't wait to use these inks more. But yeah, here's my 2 little tags for today using the embossing powder from day number 11. Again, it's a detail sparkle powder and it works really well with the silver ink pad that I got on a previous day. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last day in the advent calendar. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll click like, and if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. As always, you can find everything I use down below in the description box. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye!